Paul Henley. I've been around this organization we're going to be talking about for ever since it started back in the early 1980s. That's when we started out as the Hempstead County Resource Council, thanks to some input from the Hope Ministerial Alliance, and they helped us get started. And once we got started as a resource council, that was to bring all our activities together that help the homeless or in any way at all. That's the reason we started out as a resource council. And then the first major project that we had out of the resource council was Hope in Action. And right now we have Hope in Action 1 and Hope in Action 2, which Hope in Action 1 is at 606 West 3rd. And here we are at Hope in Action 2, which is the old Migrant Center, which belongs to actually the City of Hope, and they're making it available to us as Hope in Action number 2, here at 2500 67 West, right on the major highway. So we've been in business for a long time now, but our main thrust of operation was emergency housing for the homeless. So we started out that way, and I remember early on that we accomplished that mission pretty quick, but one thing we realized real quickly once we were housing the homeless, we needed to provide them with something to eat while we were providing them. So that kicked in our next major operation was a food pantry and eventually a soup kitchen. I guess 5 years ago it was around 3,000, but now we're coming in direct contact with around 5,000 people, and a lot of those are duplicates. They do come back for other assistance besides what we provide to them originally. And like for example, we had our food pantry at 606 West 3rd. We'll provide you with a sack full of groceries at least one time a month, and you can do that I guess 12 times a year. And then here at Hope in Action 2, the old Migrant Center, we're housing a lot of folks from an emergency housing standpoint, which we provide housing up to 3 days for short-term housing because they're passing through, which again our records indicate that of all those folks we're helping, about half are from Hope and half are passing through for some reason or just happen to be in Hope at the time. We do have a great relationship with the local police department and working with them, and they bring folks here who are in need that they see on a first-hand basis.
My name is Helen Byers, and I work at Hope in Action number 2, the homeless shelter. We provide services to many people from this area as well as the transits that you see on the street. Sometimes we think homeless is only those transits, but that's not true. Sometimes it's because people are displaced because of job opportunities or domestic situations or things of that nature. They've lost their job, maybe they become disabled and they need a place to stay for a short time. That's one of the things we do as far as the House of Hope, which is our house for ladies and children. The 10 rooms we have, as Paul Henley shared with you, we do keep them 3 days or so, but in the midst of that time, we try to help people if they need transportation for medical benefits, if they need transportation to try to seek employment, or anything that's a need in their life to help them further that. You know, lots of times they don't have a birth certificate, they don't have a driver's license or an ID. We try to help them in that area to try to secure that to make them help them become more self-sufficient. Every day we provide food for everybody here. cook the evening meal. We provide sandwiches or something and cereal or things for breakfast, just whatever the needs are. Another area of services we offer sometimes is like if people need to get a GED, we try to help them with that. We try to help them with like transportation to and from work for a short period of time until they can help themselves in that area. And just being real, we could not be and cannot do the things that we do if it wasn't for the people in this community. We have so many people at different areas that contribute their time, their donations, like lots of times people will drive up and donate clothing or something for the people here to share. Thank you so much for your help in Hope, Arkansas, that you're willing to give to share with those less fortunate than we are.